Gloria, the Destiny Family Center, which you see right here behind me, was one of the places that was hit. Thieves broke in and got away with hundreds of dollars worth of materials. John, this one egg cost me less than $1, but it could cost some of those people that live in that neighborhood thousands of dollars. Their cars and homes have been plagued with eggings over the past few weeks, and they want it to stop. It was a very special and very emotional occasion, as most of these kids have never ventured outside New York City until today. It's all a part of a program to give these kids a taste of what life is like outside of the Big Apple. When the mailman pulled up to her mailbox on Wednesday morning, he noticed smoke coming out of the box. He then opened it and noticed a bomb-like device in there. The adults and kids here learned everything from how to escape being trapped in a trunk to how to properly put on a seatbelt. Karen originally wanted this bag of jewelry worth $3 to be sold at the garage sale, but instead this bag was sold, which is worth a lot more.
It's just the nuisance and the minor expenses and the insecurity that you feel.
Erwin Bohnfach is the owner of the Purple Foot.
There you go.
He was shocked to discover thieves broke into Ciro's Pizza in Waynesboro for a second time Monday. His store is right down the street.
This last year and this year, they've just hit us. And it's very depressing to see what's happening.
He's no stranger to burglaries. Thieves struck his store a few weeks ago, stealing hundreds of dollars worth of materials. You can still see the damage here.
They did quite a bit of damage here. It's one of the worst we've had.
Sergeant Brian Edwards works for the Waynesboro Police Department. He says there's no foolproof way to prevent a burglary from happening, but there are ways to minimize your risk.
Make sure that all cash is either removed from the business or locked up in a safe and secure sort of structure. A safe, alarm systems are good, surveillance systems are good.
And that's just what Bohnfach is doing. In response to the break-ins, Erwin says that he plans to install cameras at key points outside of his shop so he can catch the thieves if they decide to strike again.
I don't think you can stop them unless you catch them. And I'm going to do my best to catch these guys because they're just playing hob with everything around here.
Watching to make sure it doesn't happen again. In Waynesboro, Khiree Stewart, WHSV.
It's disgusting, really, that you have to do something like this just for someone else to make $1.
Kenneth Campbell and other concerned neighbors spent their Saturday at the Augusta County Government Center. The meeting, hosted by the Augusta County Alliance.
Intrusion of a pipeline in our beautiful county will likely have some impact on value.
People learned all about the legal aspects, timeline, and geology. They also heard reasons why it's a bad idea for the area, including the possibility of pipeline explosions. Campbell is concerned about safety for his loved ones.
I have friends and family all in the area close to where the pipeline is going to be going, so a 42-inch pipeline could wipe out a whole neighborhood.
I've never, ever seen anything that has united the people from all walks of life. It doesn't matter what political party, whether you're rich or poor, young or old.
Nancy Searles is the co-chair for the Augusta County Alliance. She's hoping this group will help bring people against the pipeline together and eventually drive the million out.
And it's worth fighting for, and that there is hope. This is not a done deal, and we're gonna stand firm against what is a threat to our quality of life.
But not everyone is against the idea. Recently, Governor McAuliffe praised the idea, saying it would provide abundant, affordable gas. Some in Augusta County think the pipeline will help the area.
It's progress. We need the progress. We need the energy, and it's safe. Well, people are scared of the unknown.
Dominion Resources believes the proposal would mean generating electricity which would burn cleaner than coal. But others hope it won't end up in their backyards. Dominion is planning to hold an open house about the pipeline later this month. If you want to get involved, we have details at WHSV.com. Just click on this story.
It's hard to describe because it was so loud. I was saying, oh my gosh, what was that?
Dorothy Becks will never forget what happened to her house on Monday afternoon.
I was in my bedroom watching television, and all of a sudden I heard this loud bang.
That loud bang was a 1984 GMC pickup truck in her kitchen.
My whole dining room, walls and everything, windows was hanging, table down the steps.
That truck was driven by her neighbor, who says his brakes gave way as he was backing down this hill on Royal Street in Stanton. After the crash, Beck says he and others helped her out of the house.
The guys came in, my neighbors came in to check on me, see that I was, and help me to get out.
Frances Battle lives right across the street from Beck's and saw everything.
I just run screaming, hollering. My neighbor, I I heard all kinds of fire trucks, ambulances, rescue squads.
Sylvia Spencer lives right down the street and ran to Beck's house after she heard what happened.
After I could hug her and asked her, was she okay, it was all right.
Luckily, no one was physically hurt, and many here say that there are no hard feelings towards the driver.
He didn't mean to do it. He really hurt behind it.
But Beck says she's lucky to be surrounded by people who love her.
When you have bad tragedies, that's when you know when people really care.
And she plans to come back once the house is rebuilt. In Stanton, Khiree Stewart, WHSV.